The word menopause means, to me, employment. I've been with Menopause the Musical for the past 7 years, on and off. I've been on national tours. I've even done it in Singapore. And now I'm here at the Luxor. That's what menopause means to me. And being 43, going on 44, I'm starting to feel the perimenopausal symptoms. I've been singing and dancing and acting about menopause, like I said, for 7 years. And now suddenly I'm starting to feel the symptoms and going, oh wow, that's what we've been singing and dancing about. It means the world to me to be a working entertainer. I am literally living my dream. I remember singing before speaking, and that was 3 years old. My front porch was my stage. I sang for hours every day. Being born and raised in Northern Kentucky, there weren't a lot of acting opportunities or theater opportunities. But by golly, I auditioned for a theater scholarship and got it at Northern Kentucky University, and that set me on the theater track. And I've always been kind of a mover and shaker. I've always kind of been my own best agent and manager. I've always been very persistent in getting my own work. And it works. It really works. If you have a dream, you truly can realize it. It's hard work, but you can do it. And so being a working actor, getting a salary, getting to do what I love for a living, getting a degree that I can actually put to work, get health insurance, I'm part of the union, that has just been a dream come true. And it's been 23 years now, and it's still going. And every day I kind of pinch myself. I can't believe I'm actually getting to do what I've always wanted to do. Rejection and the word no, definitely what you're going to experience in show business. I'm not going to lie. If I really, really, really want to roll, and I usually do because I want the work as well as the role, I will give myself a couple of hours to be sad, depressed, crying, thinking about it, whatever. I allot myself some time to mourn perhaps not getting that role. And then I let it go. And you have to. And actually, that's the advice I would give. Audition, treat it as a chance to perform. Prepare for it as if it is an opening night. And the minute you leave the room and you've done your best, let it go. Anything after that is icing on the cake. But you got to perform for a minute, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever it is. You got a chance to perform. Be happy for that. It's only going to make you better, stronger. So let it go. I think, well, for me, being a professional has always been getting my union card, and I worked very, very hard to become a part of Actors Equity Association. Now, that's not to say that non-union actors are not professional, and I had a good decade of non-union work before I became union, and I absolutely treated it professionally. Professional, actually, yeah, the word professional for me means a lot of things, like just doing your work before you show up to do work with your cast, being on time, just being committed and focused and diligent with your craft. I really, really miss my family. I have parents, 3 sisters, 3 brother-in-laws, 10 nieces and nephews, 3 great nieces and nephews friends, aunts, uncles, cousins, they're all back in the tri-state area of Ohio, Indiana, and northern Kentucky. The bulk of my family's in northern Kentucky, and yeah, I do miss them, and there were some growing pains going away from home, traveling all the time for work. But honestly, the most emotional part for me is when I'm in a cast and a show and a production that is magical, and having to leave that, because that's a family. And when you're in theater or showbiz or working on a movie or what have you, you create a family for a short amount of time, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, what have you. I remember the very first summer stock experience I ever had. I was depressed for a good month afterwards. I missed those people. I missed the magic that we made. So I'm kind of segueing a little bit, not really talking about my family. Yes, I miss them. I'm very fortunate in that having such a freelance kind of acting career, I do have downtime. I am able to fly home and see everybody in one fell swoop. That's wonderful. Now that I live out here in Las Vegas, it's a little harder, but I'm noticing that people want to come out here and have a vacation and see me at the same time. So that's working out good. But like nationally, touring would bring me around to my hometown and the outskirts. Touring afforded me the opportunity to see friends in places that perhaps I wouldn't travel to. So I really look at the positive side of being away from family and friends, and that my work actually brings me to them more often than not. So basically, I think my love and zest for life, I actually enjoy working hard. I love the arts. Oh my goodness, there are so many talented people in this world. It's mind-blowing. It's overwhelming. And just the music out there. I love meeting new people and exchanging ideas and oh, have you heard of this band? And no, and listen to that band. And then that takes you to another genre of music maybe you're not familiar with. And sharing, I think, amongst other artists really fuels me. I love the outdoors. I love getting up every day and greeting the day with a smile and possibilities. And on that note, I do think it's important, especially in theater, show business, that you do have outside interests, because that career can kind of become your world a little too much. You can get so emotionally invested in it. You do need to kind of get away from it. Like for me, it's hiking, and now I'm getting into mountain biking, and just having outside interests as well. But for the most part, art, music, theater, the Olympics, athletes, athletic performance, all of that inspires me, energizes me, makes me want to be better. The one thing that's truly my passion that I would want to do, even if I didn't get paid for it, is singing. Singing. It's all I ever remember wanting to do when I was little. And in my childhood, there were some challenges in my family. And looking back on it now, I know for a fact that singing and music has been my therapy and continues to be my therapy. It's therapeutic. It's almost like a primal scream, a release. And so not only am I getting to create art and share that with an audience, I'm getting a therapy session while I'm doing it too, whether it's in the shower or on stage or on the sidewalk or right here, right now. You know, it's aerobic, it's therapeutic, it's art, it's life, and it's universal. Music is a universal language, and definitely my passion. A side project, possibly film, possibly radio, possibly my own show. I do my own cabarets and concerts. I just flew to Minnesota where I created a country rock concert. And so I'm kind of thinking it's time to start shopping my one-woman cabarets and concerts here. I need to network more with musicians, create a family of musicians and other performers where we can help one another more realize our individual goals and dreams. And I gotta say, I'm really just thrilled with everyone I've met here so far. There's a really tight and wonderful community of performers here in Vegas. It seems like we've all been brought here for work, and so we need to create our homes here. We need to create a community, and a nurturing one and a supportive one, and I want to be a part of that. I'm Monica Heuser, and that's my chapter and verse.